It is hard to say if there is a person who is more heavily memed, praised, and accomplished than Elon Musk. The man is the closest thing we have to a real-life Iron Man, and his combination of on-stage charisma, virtual presence, intelligence, and wealth make him one of the most influential people on the planet.
Yeah, I can fly.
And today we want to ask whether Elon could become the first trillionaire in the world. Now, for anyone who keeps up with the numbers of the top 1%, this might seem a bit ludicrous, as Elon's net worth is only around $31.6 billion. This is a lot of money, but the richest man in the world, Jeff Bezos, is worth $117.5 billion. So wouldn't it be more logical that he becomes the first trillionaire? And this is a fair point, but despite that fact, maybe out of adoration for Elon's character, we think he might be able to get over those numbers in the near future and seize the next big wealth milestone. But to fully understand how this could even be possible, we have to understand how Elon got to this position, as well as what is currently filling his pockets. Firstly, Elon was always very sharp and tech-savvy. At the age of only 12, Elon had already made his first profit after selling the code to a game he had created for $500. And it's needless to say, it all went up from here. He dropped out of college and co-created a web software company called Zip2. This company developed and marketed city guides on the internet with maps and yellow pages. It was mostly targeted at newspaper publishing industries, and even then it made a pretty penny. In 1999, Zip2 was bought by Compaq for $307 million, which landed Elon a cool $22 million for his shares. So at the age of only 28, Elon was already a millionaire, but he used those millions as a stepping stone for even greater success. Also in 1999, he co-founded X.com, an online financial service company, and if this description sounds vaguely familiar, it should, as after merging with Confinity, the service was renamed to PayPal. This business venture would also be sold off, this time to eBay, for $1.5 billion. And just like last time, because of his stocks in the company, Elon received $165 million. Just from these examples, we can see the leaps Elon takes in a very short period of time, going from 22 to 165 million in just 3 years. But this is when his real business ventures start. Musk was an early advocator that humans should strive past the greater frontier and colonize Mars. For this purpose, he, of course, needed rockets, but after learning how expensive even a singular rocket is, Elon did what any reasonable multi-millionaire would do and founded another company called SpaceX. The goal of SpaceX was, and still is, to create renewable rockets at only a tenth of the cost of the competitor's single-use rockets. This in itself can hold great monetary power in the future, as he could corner off the space travel market with more efficient and more affordable means to transportation. But SpaceX has another order of business named Starlink, an internet provider project with the added benefit of following the SpaceX motto of being comparatively very cheap as well as extremely fast. With it, SpaceX's value will skyrocket, no pun intended, up to around $120 billion, with an added $30 to $50 billion annually. Considering Elon owns 54% of the company, the success of Starlink will boost his wealth immensely. And we're not even done. Next is arguably Elon's most famous project, and the one he is most commonly associated with: Tesla. Elon actually didn't found Tesla, but rather came in as an investor and chairman of their board of directors in 2004. Although he did become CEO by 2008, so don't be surprised. The goal of Tesla was simple. In his own words, it was to build sports cars, use that money to build an affordable car, use that money to build an even more affordable car, while also providing zero-emission electric power generation options. He would also venture into self-driving cars in 2016, giving Tesla cars the appearance and functionality we know of today. And it is with Tesla that Elon's real wealth may be earned. The key word being earn, as in 2018, Elon stated that Tesla would not pay him anything for the next 10 years unless 12 milestones were reached within the company. This means that Musk won't get his paycheck unless Tesla hits a net worth of $650 billion. Considering that the company has only recently hit $100 billion, this goal may be a bit far, but were they to reach it, Elon would easily become the richest man on Earth. Now we know what the billionaire is planning for transportation on the ground and in space, so all that is left is underground travel. And of course, Elon started working in this direction as well. So he got his hands on 90% of the Boring Company, a company that specializes in making underground tunnels and selling flamethrowers for some reason. Elon plans to make these tunnels underground highways only accessible to Teslas and other electric vehicles, so you can write off another whole market where Elon may reign supreme. And after all of that, Elon still had the energy to set his sights on another project: artificial intelligence. In 2015, he announced the creation of OpenAI, a non-profit organization whose purpose is to create safe artificial intelligence which can aid humanity. He later opted out of the company, but was far from done with the concept of artificial intelligence, as in 2016 he co-founded Neuralink, a company which strives to integrate the human brain with artificial intelligence. Now I know what you must be thinking. These last two examples don't seem to benefit Musk financially, so why are you bringing them up? Well, it is to show just how much potential the future holds for Elon. He's currently working on so many fronts of development that a breakthrough in any of them may lead him to earn billions upon billions. If space travel becomes possible, Elon profits. If his tunnels are realized, Elon profits. If Tesla's milestones are reached, Elon profits. And if artificial intelligence is perfected, Elon profits. While Elon will profit financially, we will all reap benefits from this kind of work. Our very lives may be turned on their heads, and that is what makes it all exciting. And for this reason, many people believe in Elon, thinking that he might just become a trillionaire.